Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawud from the Men of Valor Camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And some breaking news. You got LeBron James' 18-year-old son, all right, or Bronny James, if you know, suffers heart attack during practice, all right? And that's been some latest news. That's him right here. And, he's next up to be a big-time ball player. You know, he's not as tall as his dad, but, he was one of the best when it came to high school. He actually committed to USC, and he actually suffered this heart attack during practice at USC. So getting into this article, it says another day, another 18-year-old athlete in peak physical condition suddenly collapsing. On Monday, Bronny James, the eldest son of LA Lakers star LeBron James, suffered a heart attack during practice at USC. James was rushed to the ICU and is now in stable condition. Yesterday, while practicing, Bronny James suffered a cardiac arrest, said a James family spokesperson in a statement. Medical staff was able to treat Bronny and take him to the hospital. He is now in stable condition and no longer in ICU. We ask for respect and privacy for the James family. We will update media when there is more information. So that's pretty much you got people saying different things. Pretty much different tweets, people speaking on it. It's the talk right now at the moment. And I actually have this article right here that came out like an hour ago. And it says Bronny James fans are already talking about V conspiracies after cardiac arrest. And so people aren't stupid, man. You had that guy DeMar Hamlin, the football player. There's a couple soccer players that actually had to retire from from going into cardiac arrest. And all this was after receiving that thing, man, that jungle juice from a couple years ago. That's what these people have been doing. They've been receiving it. They pushed it. Best believe his dad pushed it. I don't have any proof that he took it or not, but for a young man, he like 6'3", in peak physical condition, like the other article said, along with these top athletes, after receiving this, be able to you don't suffer heart attacks or nothing like that. Which it can happen to anybody, but typically it's like when you're up in age, your body has deteriorated and whatnot. So for him to be at his prime, physical physique, and testosterone coursing through him and all that shit, for him to suffer this, man, it has to raise some eyebrows. It says one of the most immediate reactions when any celebrity suffers from some sort of medical issue is I'm going to call it the VC route. People in America are dead set on making V injuries a wild conspiracy theory, but there are many who are also sick of this narrative. Nah, it's the truth, man. All right, the truth is the truth. Look, here it is. It says LeBron James' son, Bronny James, suffered a heart attack at a basketball workout at USC yesterday. 3 things. I pray for a full recovery. LeBron was vocal about his family being V'd and fully boosted. See? And LeBron is an Israelite. Fully bought into that system. All right? And the Lord made an example. It says he's healthy and all that shit, but, who knows? We told you through the Spirit, man. Don't take it. Starting with the elders and apostles of GMS to the brothers on down. It seemed like this whole, they didn't pretty much did away with the crown. We ain't been speaking on it as much. They're not pushing that narrative, but they made a big push for everybody to start taking this shit so people could get back to so-called normal. And a lot of these celebrities, LeBron being a main one, pushed that. He pushed it. He made sure it was pushed and everything. He made sure it was pushed. You know, he said he admitted to saying his family was fully V'd and boosted. You know, took the boosters, the boost mobiles. You know, and now it's a couple years later, and people are feeling the effects of it. You know, so you got these athletes and whatnot dropping. Going into cardiac arrest, man. That shit is unheard of. All right, that's why the scriptures say, "Never trust thine enemy." Let's get that. Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10, never trust thine enemy. And first of all, you have to identify who you are. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, your line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, and who is your enemy? Esau, Edom. All right, your wicked older brother. All right, who's been trying to eradicate you to get his birthright back. You know, he's in control right now. Esau, Edom, his descendants are in control. And they the top elites, they understand who they are and they understand who we are, and they want to destroy us. So they push these narratives. Hey, remember Joe Biden said that those that were most at risk were Negroes, Latinos, or he said blacks, natives, and Latinos. Okay? He didn't say that shit for a coincidence. Right? It wasn't a coincidence. So them pushing this shit, and them putting their trust in the shadow of Egypt, all right, going down to Egypt for help, taking these things, pushing it to the forefront. All right, the Lord didn't fuck with that, man. And now you got people dropping dead, man, fully healthy. All right, this dude was in, man, his dad is one of the, if not the most prominent basketball player of this time period. He got access to all the physical. I'm sure he trained with his dad. All right, so he probably followed the regimen. So this dude was in tip-top shape, man. And for something like this to happen to him, we didn't know. We still don't know what's fully in that damn shit. But you people got that shit like a sleeper cell just in your body, man. And something could trigger trigger you to go into cardiac arrest. And we're seeing that here, man. But they saying, the conspiracies and all that shit, man. Hey, man, at some point, if enough, there's so many people that understand this is what it is, and people trying to demonize those that were against it at that time. Hey, this is like that aha moment, man. All right, joke's on y'all. The ones that didn't take it, they're not suffering from cardiac arrest, unless it's from other poisons that Esau pushes out. But just to be naturally just falling out, all right, that's why we warn not to take it, man. So that's pretty much it. Not meant to be a long lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Wakakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.